Blake Haxton had everything going for himself. A bright student, star athlete at Upper Arlington High School, but then his world turned upside down. A deadly infection forced doctors to amputate both of his legs to save his life. And now, almost 3 years later, he's teaching kids the sport he loves and inspiring everyone he meets to never give up no matter the odds. 10TV's Chuck Strickler talks with Blake about overcoming the tragedy. A story you'll see only on 10.
Coach!
Welcome to Blake Haxton's world.
Perfect. All right, let's pick it up. 6 is in the 8, 4 is in the 4.
Cutting through the swells of the Scioto River.
I got into rowing, I think, how a lot of people get into rowing, and that is you kind of trip and stumble and you land in a boat somewhere. Ready up, row!
And for 7 years, he's practically lived in a boat. He was one of the best high school rowers in the state when tragedy struck his senior year. He told coaches a leg cramp was bothering him. It turned out to be a rare, fast-spreading, flesh-eating bacteria called necrotizing fasciitis.
I should be dead. You know, any doctor that ever saw me said, you know, this kid should be or will be dead at some point.
To save his life, doctors had to amputate both his legs.
They were talking about me like it was a done deal. So, sorry to disappoint you, but, you know, I'm here.
After 20 surgeries, he still doesn't know how or why the infection almost killed him.
I'm done. I hope. You know, fingers crossed here. Do you look at it as, well, I'm unfortunate that I lost my legs, or I'm lucky that I'm alive? If you look at it, well, I'm just lucky to be here, then everything's upside at that point.
When he's not on the water, you'll find him here on the Ohio State campus. The junior business major drives himself to class and gets around with no help.
So what happened here?
Taking notes like everyone else, with plans to apply to law school. With faith and a lot of support, Blake is charting his own course with no regrets, one stroke at a time.
All right, I'm good. When you say, oh, you had the world at your fingertips, I don't see how that's changed necessarily. Maybe a better way to say it was there's a different route to it, but it's still there. Maybe that's just me being overly optimistic, but in my experience, being overly optimistic is a good thing. When you're pausing at half slide, the handle should be just past your knees. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I don't want my legs back. Of course I do. But at the same time, it's given me the opportunity to, I hope, help some people. Hold off the 4 at all costs!
And since June, he's been coaching kids at Upper Arlington High School, his alma mater, and he can do it without his legs.
When you say disability or gifts, it's hands down both, and I think it's which one you focus on that makes all the difference. Zach, drop the rating. Little coaching secret. We love to see kids get frustrated. We really enjoy it when they get upset. Be patient on the slide. Those kids are gonna work extra hard to fix it. You know, they start coaching themselves. We use rowing as a tool to teach them other things they can't learn in the classroom. Those lessons help get me through what happened to me. If you can overcome these certain obstacles here in this sport, then you'll learn how to overcome them in other parts of your life without even realizing it. Row!
But despite all the change,
try not to attack the catch so much.
Some things remain the same.
This happened to me, but it didn't define me. I am just another guy, you know, and I do kind of like it when those people forget, because it's like, hey, you know, I'm the same guy I was before I got sick. I think we're more than just the sum total of our experiences. We're people at the end of the day.
Chuck Strickler, 10TV News.
What a great attitude. Blake is practicing with prosthetics now. He may be walking again by next spring. The second annual Haxton Invitational Regatta will take place tomorrow on the Scioto River. 14 rowing teams from 6 states will compete in it. Money raised will help pay for scholarships for Upper Arlington rowers. For more information, just go to 10tv.com/news.